So we are coming live. We are live. Yes.
Oh, we were live from last 7 minutes. I just realized it.
No, no. We were there, but we were not.
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, world. This is Imangi Arora Mishra, your host for Real Talks Lead by Gratitude. And yes, I am the President India for Speak Up and Empower, the global community. That is a heart centric community and who's helping us all to get visualized on the world platform through this beautiful and lovely platforms, pages, and yes, the heart centric communications. So whenever you want to be heard, we are there. Whenever you want to be listened, we are here. And yes, today, for a change, for a beautiful reason, I have a beautiful co-host with me, Dhwani Jain from India, and we are going to talk about the basic principle of life, and that is
Gratitude.
genuinely lovely gratitude. So, yes, so Dhwani, uh, as we are heading towards the journey, and I have been with the dear ones of ours from India, UK, Canada, Africa, South Africa, America, North America, and especially the best part of the world, India. So, I would love you to come up with this very beautiful principle of life, which has always led all the leaders of the world to come up together and work together for the betterment of the society. I want you to take up the call today and take ahead the lead by gratitude session with us.
Thank you so much, Mangi, for having me here with you as a co host. It is indeed my pleasure. And hello to all the people who are watching us. And like Mangi said, we are always there whenever you want to listen or whenever we have something to share with all of you. We have come up with this lovely concept of leading by gratitude, wherein we would be getting guests week after week to share their journeys. So, like Himangi said, gratitude, I feel it is one of the most essential component in our lives. And by leading by gratitude, we can actually change not only the world, but first and foremost ourselves. Our whole vision of looking at things changes. What is your opinion, Himangi?
For me, gratitude is the only principle that leads us to anywhere in the world. And I always say that we should be happy for whatever we are and whatever we are coming across. So, whether it is about something happening, something not happening, according to us, हम हिंदी में कहते हैं ये बात and I'm sure the entire world is listening. So if you can't understand, please go ahead with the translation. The only thing is कि जो अच्छा जो मन से हो वो अच्छा, जो मन से ना हो वो और भी अच्छा. So this is what the lovely principle of gratitude says, because everything happens for a reason. Maybe today we are not able to identify कि हो क्या रहा है in our lives, but yes, it definitely has a purpose, has a reason. So अगर आज आपके मन मुताबिक कुछ नहीं हुआ है, it's okay, it will happen, because there is something better coming in. Yesterday only I was going through tagline, and I saw a very beautiful picture where it was marked that the arrow arrow needs to get back before it is shot towards the target. So when you are finding yourself coming back, pulling yourself down in certain situations, that means God is planning to shoot you towards your target in a better
Absolutely.
way. So this is what my ideology towards gratitude, and for that reason we should always be thankful, because some way or the other we are heading towards the better purpose. And what we need to understand is that to be happy, it is very important to have that faith, and yes, to be thankful for whatever is happening in our lives. And I'm sure there are numerous stories across the world who are heading towards their beautiful purpose of life with the principle of gratitude. And the only purpose of me and Dhwani coming live here in front of you is that we every Sunday afternoon, IST, of course, will be sharing a story with a guest on our platform, on the platform of Speak Up and Empower, about how they have led their lives with the principle of gratitude. So, Twani, I just want you to talk about your journey first because you are basically my co host and the first guest on Speak Up and Empower, Lead by Gratitude. I'm sure you have a beautiful story to share.
Absolutely, Mangi. Like you just said, I think each one of us have faced those, I would say, roadblocks in our journey, and I feel how we deal with that situation actually determines how far we go. So I'm
Sure.
sure you must have also faced many difficulties in your life, but how we deal with that situation will make a change, and that is when we have to stay positive. And in the morning only, I was reading an article in which it was like, when we are moving because of our actions, but when we are still, that is the time we can actually reflect on our own selves, and that is when there
Yes.
is some power much bigger than us who's keeping us afloat, and we need to realize that. So, as far as my journey is concerned, I'm an engineer by qualification, worked with corporate for a few years, got bored, wanted to do more than just the usual 9 to 5 job. So, I quit my job, and since then, I have been into the social service sector. I have my own organization, Karma Foundation, and our tagline is the power of thoughts, words, and actions. So I believe that what we think, what we speak, ultimately changes to our actions, and that is how we create an impact in the society.
Beautiful. So that means when you said karma, I think this is the best thing we can connect to gratitude. Okay,
Absolutely.
so I just want your insight about gratitude and karma coming together because we come across a lot of things of our interest and things, and I think that is the reason when I was trying to connect Nirmukta, that's what I call my baby, organization which I am trying to build in, and when we talk about karma, so it was like Nirmukt karma coming together in the form of Imangi and Dwani. It was beautiful. The only thing I wanted to understand exactly what is your understanding and insight towards gratitude and karma.
Like we say in Hindi, there's something called Nishkam Karma. So when we do something without the expectation of return, that is the real karma. So, and gratitude is being thankful to each and every situation, each and every person. And in fact, when I talk about myself, I'm more thankful to the people, to the situations that were not very kind on me, because those situations were the reason that I am what I am today.
Yeah.
Had I only met the good things, good people around, I would have never been so strong. I would have been just in my own comfort zone and living a normal, casual life. So when I talk about gratitude and karma, so it is like we have to be thankful to each and every situation, whether the outcomes are good, bad, ugly, whatever it may be. We need to constantly keep our focus on our long term vision and keep doing our karma, our actions.
So this is so beautiful, because whenever we talk about the thing, whenever we talk about gratitude, whenever we talk about the actions, we forget about reactions. So when we always say that, karma manifests whatever you're giving, whatever your actions, they will come back to you as your karma. So, if we are thankful to everything happening, what do you suggest and what is your insight about it? How can you think that, being grateful will manifest the abundance in life? Because as I always said, and I believe personally that gratitude is the gateway to abundance. So how do you think that we can, bring along this concept in our lives?
I
Or
think
how
the
have you done that?
important thing that comes with gratitude is inner happiness. So we are at peace with our own self and with the situations around. And when we are at inner peace, we are able to give our best. So the most
Sure.
important thing that gratitude gives us is inner happiness, inner peace, and to be in the situation where we are and still continue doing our best rather than getting affected by
Amazing.
the people, situations, and everything that goes wrong around us, to stay positive and focused.
So, Dhwani, I believe this is the best thing we will be talking in future, of course, in the shape in the on this show, and with different people coming on board, and how they have led their lives and how they have been thankful now, because the tough time when we are in, we generally don't realize that we should be thankful for the toughest time and the situations that we are in. But yes, either we are creating an example or setting an example to the world when we are in the tough time, or some lesson is being taught to us. So either this or that way we become a story. So as we are heading towards the day, I just want to take an opportunity that yes, we will be coming up with another real talk in the evening, where we are talking about the stories in the world of stories with Shafali Chopra and Adyan Das, beautiful souls from India, on this platform. But with that, I just want to share one more thing, and that is that in the coming times when we are taking up gratitude, I would definitely love to know how Karma Foundation has taken that toll. जो आपने कहा that you've been come across, you have been in the situations which were not very happiness providing, but how did how you managed to be composed with the help of, when we say lead by gratitude, it is not lead through gratitude, it's lead by gratitude. So how do you think that, how do you connect to people, and how people should get connected when they come across the situations?
I think each one of us have a different mechanism to deal with the situation. For me, it has been to, I think, just stay positive. I talk to myself a lot, to be honest. So, and I like being happy. So, whenever a situation has come which was not so favorable, I have tried to understand why it happened and how I can change it. In fact, when we talk about the recent COVID times, that was the time when each one of us reflected on our own lifestyles. And the biggest blessing, I would say it is a blessing in disguise, that each one of us understood the importance of gratitude. Most of the times we are cribbing, oh, ye nahi hai, I do not have that much money, I do not have a house, I do not have a car. If you have a car, you would complain, I do not have a Mercedes. But during COVID, we understood the importance of the most important thing that we have, our life.
Right.
So we understood the importance of survival. And that is one thing that I always keep in mind. As long as your hands are working, as long as you're fit, and as long as your mind is at peace, you can achieve almost anything and everything. And you just need to keep doing the good work.
So I think with that note, it's beautiful to know that, gratitude has helped all of us, a lot many people in the world, to lead the society, the world, in their respective domains, and how important it is to be grateful and thankful for whatever is coming on our way to in the journey of life. This is how we should take life, with the utmost faith and unshakable faith. We can lead the world by gratitude. So this is something which we will be talking much more in the coming episodes of Lead by Gratitude. For today, this is the time when we are going to sign off. And thank you so much, Dhwani, for such a beautiful afternoon and such a charming smile on your face. And yes, it is the time that we will say goodbye to you all, and we will be coming with more relevant stories of the people who are leading the world by gratitude. So, wish you all the very best and abundance. And yes, this is the time of the year when we are heading towards the new beginning. And with that, we are really, really thankful to whatever has happened, whatever testing time we were through. We are still alive, we are smiling, we are able to talk to you. For that, we are really thankful. And I'm sure a lot of people in the world across the globe are feeling the same. So, with that, we should be thankful to each one of us for being so much caring. And in this time of social networking, I have believed that I've started looking at the world in a way that everybody is connected. So even a single message that we come across in the morning gives us some insight, whether it is LinkedIn or Facebook or anything. So I am seriously thankful to all those who have been sharing their beautiful insights of life. I will try to connect, rather would love to connect to all of you in one or the other way. So please, in case you have some story to share with us, do message either me or Dhwani. We both are available on LinkedIn as well as Facebook. We have our personal profiles. You can find us on Speak Up and Empower. We have a beautiful website, www.speakupandempower.com. You can reach out to us there as well. And in case ever you are finding yourself in a situation, just be thankful to it. And yes, everything will be in place and you will be able to lead through the darkness. So, on that note, wishing you all a very good bye from my side. I would like Dhwani to share her closure.
Thank you so much, Mangi. I would just like to say to all our listeners today, do share your feedback. Have a nice day. And in case you have a story, like Mangi said, please share your stories with us. And stay happy, stay positive. Have a great day. Thank
Goodbye.
you. And see you next week, same time, 12 o'clock, with a lovely guest. We'll soon share the details of our guest with all of you.
Thank you so much, Dhwani. Thank you so much, world. Wish you all the very, very happy and a great Sunday ahead.
Bye bye.